just start whenever.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Growing up in deep East Texas, it took me a long time to really come to terms with my sexuality. My school was really conservative, and I didn't know of any gay, lesbian, bi, or transgender people. I didn't even allow myself to question my sexuality till college. After transferring to Texas A&M, I finally had the space and the freedom to really figure myself out. It took some time, but I slowly started to come out to my closest friends. Eventually, I was ready to come out to my friends at A&M. Let's just say it did not go as planned. My first mission as a lesbian was to make other GLBT friends. I had no clue how to do this. I knew about the GLBT Center and organizations on campus, but I was still too scared to go check them out. Luckily, a friend of mine told me about a dating website that had a decent amount of GLBT people. While I made a few friends and met a couple of cool people this way, only one of them is related to this story. I started chatting with this one girl online. I'll refer to her as D. Well, D and I had a lot in common, mainly nerdy things. We both watched a lot of TV, fangirled over Skins, Pretty Little Liars, and Rizzoli and Isles. All really gay things, I know. Eventually, we decided to get some coffee together, and we immediately hit it off. After hanging out with Dee a couple of times, she invited me to go with her to this super gay party. Yes. The party was the last weekend before school started back up. I was super pumped to make new friends and have a blast. As at most parties, there was alcohol, and I did, legally, I might add, partake. By the end of the night, Dee and I were all buddy-buddy. Luckily, her roommate volunteered to be the designated driver. After we got back to her apartment, she insisted I stick around to sober up. Sober up, yeah. One thing led to another, and I'm just going to fast forward to the next morning for decency reasons. I had a hunch that I might have a hickey or two. But little did I know how wrong I was. When I finally got home that morning, I went to take a shower before work and stopped dead in my tracks. My neck and shoulders were covered in hickeys, at least 10 or more. And these weren't meek little hickeys. They were big-ass purple hickeys. No makeup in my collection could even cover them up. Since this was my first time dealing with hickeys, I didn't know of any other ways of hiding them successfully. I reluctantly went to work that morning. I'd only been working at Freebirds for about a month, but it's Freebirds, come on. I didn't think it would be that big a deal. Everyone at work was totally cool and had a fun time making jokes. My coworkers kept trying to put these yum tattoos on me. They didn't get to, by the way. 2 days later, there's a new notice at the front of the manager book. Because of me, there's now a rule about coming to work with visible love bites. Basically, it was a 3 strikes and you're out kind of notice. After the fiasco at work that weekend, I was kind of dreading the first day of school. I had to take my pictures in like 3 of my classes. My friends then had a never-ending list of questions. After a few days, things finally started to slow down, but one of my friends just had to know and kept asking. She was like, "Was it your boyfriend?" I said, easily enough, no. Then the next day came and she asked, "Was it your girlfriend?" I froze. I'd already told myself if someone asked me if I'm gay, I'm just going to straight up tell them. Well, I'm pretty sure the long pause and the deer in the headlights look gave it away, so I replied with my oh-so-intelligent response of, kinda. After making this statement in front of most of my classmates, I was a little worried, but everyone was amazingly accepting. I got high fives and thumbs up from the guys, and a bunch of questions like, "Who is she? Have we met her?" from the girls. Well, Dee and I parted ways a few weeks after school started, but I will be forever thankful for those damn hickeys, even though I had to live with those things for over 3 weeks.
Yay!